When it comes to coastal adventures, not every dog is equally equipped to thrive. Between the heat-reflecting sands, saltwater exposure, and intense sun, these conditions demand specific traits: heat tolerance, water-friendly coats, high endurance, and a stable temperament. From ancient island hunters to modern water retrievers, each of these breeds displays a unique blend of anatomy, behavior, and adaptability that makes them ideal companions for shoreline adventures. In this video, we'll explore the 10 best dog breeds for coastal adventures. Number 10. Ibizan Hound. Kicking off our list is the Ibizan Hound, an elegant and athletic hound originally from the island of Ibiza in Spain. In fact, this lithe, leggy dog was bred as a rabbit hunter on the rocky shores of Spain's Balearic Islands, which means coastal life is practically in its DNA. With a slim, agile body built for speed, the Ibizan Hound is a world-class sprinter and leaper, perfect for bounding over sand dunes or rocky tide pools in pursuit of adventure. Ever seen a dog jump 5 feet in the air from a standstill? An Ibizan can do that. Despite their history as hunters, Ibizan Hounds are gentle, affectionate companions at home. On the beach, though, you'll see their goofy, energetic side come out. They love to run off leash on open shorelines, sprinting through the sand and sea breeze with pure joy. Just be ready. If a seagull or crab scuttles by, this hound's prey drive might kick in for a quick chase. Their short, smooth coat makes for easy cleanup after a roll in the sand, and they handle warm, sunny climates well. No heavy fur to overheat. Overall, the Ibizan Hound is an island-born explorer who will happily be your partner for long walks on the beach or swift runs by the waves. Number 9. Dalmatian. The famously spotted dog that you probably recognize from movies and firehouses. But did you know this breed has coastal roots too? Dalmatians are named after Dalmatia, a historic coastal region along the Adriatic Sea. They've been around for centuries and have worn many hats: coach dogs running alongside horse-drawn carriages, firefighter mascots, and loyal family pets. With their eye-catching spots and muscular build, Dalmatians turn heads on the beach and have the stamina to keep going as long as you do. Energy is the Dalmatian's middle name. Bred to run for miles, these dogs won't tire out during long seaside hikes or jogs on the boardwalk. If you're the type who likes to jog next to the surf or play an endless game of fetch on the sand, a Dalmatian will be right there with you, grinning that big doggy grin. Many Dals enjoy water play, and some even take to swimming. You might see those spots paddling around in the shallows, though each dog is unique in their love of water. Their short coat dries quickly and doesn't carry much of that wet dog smell, so cleanup after a beach day is a breeze. Plus, Dalmatians are fun-loving and outgoing with their families, making them great companions for a sunny vacation by the sea. Number 8. Pharaoh Hound. A breed that brings a touch of the mystical to your coastal adventures. With its tall, noble posture and large, pointed ears, the Pharaoh Hound looks like it strutted straight out of an ancient Egyptian mural. In reality, this regal hound hails from Malta, a Mediterranean island nation, where it's the national dog and was traditionally used to hunt rabbits over the island's rough, rocky terrain. What truly sets the Pharaoh Hound apart and gives it a fun, family-friendly party trick is that it's often called the blushing dog. When these pups get excited or happy, say when they spot you pulling out a favorite beach toy, their nose and ears can flush a rosy pink. It's heart-meltingly cute and always a conversation starter at the dog beach. Personality-wise, they are gentle, affectionate, and playful with their humans. On the beach, a Pharaoh Hound will happily trot alongside you, sniff every seashell, and then burst into an occasional sprint just for the joy of it. They're athletic, but not hyperactive. After a good run, they're content to lounge and watch the waves crash. Number 7. Whippet. Hold on to your hats, and maybe your flip-flops, because this is the little rocket of the dog world. If you've ever seen a blur zooming along the shoreline, that was probably a Whippet playing fetch. Often described as a miniature greyhound, the Whippet is built for speed. Sleek body, long legs, and a shockingly powerful sprint. How fast, you ask? How about 35 miles per hour? In fact, one champion Whippet named Reyes was clocked at 35.45 miles per hour in a 100-yard dash, earning the title of fastest dog in America. Now you won't be racing your Whippet in every beach trip, but it's good to know no other breed on the sand is likely to outrun this pup. Despite their incredible speed, Whippets are gentle, laid-back companions when they're not in play mode. They love to chase a ball or frisbee across the sand. Those soft, sandy surfaces are easy on their feet during high-speed zoomies. After a few exhilarating sprints, your Whippet will probably trot back to you and happily flop down on the beach blanket for a nap. They're often called couch potatoes. Intense exercise followed by serious snuggle time is the Whippet lifestyle. This makes them great for coastal camping trips or lazy beach days. They'll burst into energy when you're ready to play, but also relax quietly when you're sunbathing or reading by the waves. Whippets have short, thin coats, so they enjoy warm weather, but might need a little doggy sweater if the morning is chilly or the wind picks up. The good news is that short coat means easy maintenance. Sand shakes right off, and there's minimal wet dog smell after a quick dip. Number 6. Vizla. The Hungarian Velcro dog. If you're looking for a loyal sidekick for all your coastal escapades, the Vizla might just stick to you. These medium-sized, rust-colored dogs are known for forming incredibly close bonds with their owners, often following them everywhere, hence the Velcro nickname. And where better to stick by your side than on a beautiful beach trail or splashing in the surf? Bred as versatile hunting dogs in Hungary, Vizlas have energy to spare and athleticism in spades. They'll run with you on the sand, swim next to you in the waves, and then happily curl up by the campfire when the day is done. One of the Vizla's secret weapons for coastal life. They are fantastic swimmers. In fact, Vizlas even have partially webbed feet and a natural love of water, which might surprise folks who know them mainly as upland bird dogs. Take your Vizla to a lake or ocean and watch their eyes light up. They'll dive in after a tossed ball and paddle around with confidence. Just avoid very cold water, since Vizlas lack a thick undercoat. They prefer their swims on the warmer side. And when they're not swimming, Vizlas love bounding alongside you as you jog down the beach or hike a coastal trail. They move with a graceful, ground-covering stride that makes it look easy. Training a Vizla is usually a joy because they're intelligent and eager to please, so you can teach them to safely off-leash recall, play frisbee, or even balance on a paddleboard with you. Throughout all the action, expect your Vizla to check in with you frequently. They thrive on human connection, often leaning against you or sitting at your feet whenever you pause. This affectionate nature makes them wonderful for families and a calming presence on any adventure. Number 5. Golden Retriever. The Golden Retrievers are legendary for their friendly, outgoing nature and their love of play, and that extends perfectly to coastal adventures. These dogs were originally bred in 19th century Scotland to retrieve ducks and game from both water and land, which explains why most Goldens adore water and take to swimming like, well, a duck to water. With their beautiful long coat and perpetually wagging tail, a Golden Retriever galloping down a beach after a tennis ball is basically pure joy in motion. If you're planning a family beach trip, a Golden is an ideal companion. They are gentle and patient with kids, often seen letting toddlers use them as sandy pillows or cheerfully retrieving whatever toy your child accidentally tosses into the waves. A Golden Retriever's favorite beach game? Fetch, fetch, and more fetch. Throw a ball, a frisbee, a driftwood stick, anything, and a Golden will dive into the surf to get it back for you over and over, tail wagging the whole time. Their mouths are soft, so they can carry things without damage. You might even catch your Golden carefully bringing back a seashell as a gift. And if there's surfing to be done, believe it or not, some Golden Retrievers have been known to hop on surfboards with their owners. Golden Retrievers also have a water-repellent double coat, which helps keep them warm in cooler water and dries relatively quickly once they shake off. Do expect a pretty epic shake-off when your Golden emerges from the ocean. You'll get sprayed and you'll laugh because it's all part of the fun. Hiking up a coastal bluff trail? They'll lead the way, tongue out and smiling. Lounging under a beach umbrella? They'll flop down and remind you to relax and enjoy the moment. Golden Retrievers are truly in their element by the water, and their happy-go-lucky presence ensures you will be too. Number 4. Basenji. Basenjis are often called the barkless dogs, and if you have one, your beach neighbors might thank you. Because instead of incessant barking at seagulls, a Basenji might let out the occasional funny yodel-like sound. This breed has an almost cat-like personality in many ways. They are independent, curious, and fastidiously clean. In fact, Basenjis are odorless and naturally very clean dogs, known for grooming themselves much like a cat would. That means less wet dog smell in your car after a beach day. Their size and agility make them ideal for exploring nooks and crannies along the shore. They're small-medium, about 20 to 25 pounds, so you can easily lift them over tide pools or into a boat, and they're nimble jumpers. Some Basenjis have been known to climb or hop onto rocks to get a better view. One nickname is the jumping up and down dog, thanks to a Basenji's tendency to bounce straight up when excited. Basenjis also handle warm weather well. Their ancestors survived in African heat. While not all Basenjis love to swim, many will daintily step around puddles and avoid rain. There are definitely exceptions who enjoy water on a hot day. Some Basenjis will wade in up to their belly or chase the gentle lapping waves. And if not, they're perfectly content to prance along the water's edge, investigating driftwood or chasing small crabs. Number 3. Boyin Spaniel. A lovable spaniel from South Carolina that was practically born with swimming goggles on. Dubbed the Little Brown Dog by fans, the Boyin Spaniel has an awesome story. It was developed in the early 1900s in South Carolina to hunt wild turkeys and ducks in the swamps. In fact, it's now the state dog of South Carolina and has its own Boyin Spaniel Day there. So what makes this chocolate-colored cutie such a great coastal companion? For starters, water is their absolute jam. Boyins have webbed toes and were bred to retrieve waterfowl, so they swim like little seals and never seem to tire of it. Throw a boyin a ball or a stick into the waves and watch them go. They'll paddle out, grab it, and swim back to you with a tail wag so enthusiastic it might as well be a propeller. One of the Boyin Spaniel's best qualities for adventures is its perfect medium size and easygoing temperament. They're usually around 25 to 40 pounds, big enough to keep up with rugged activities, but small enough to fit comfortably in a canoe or kayak without rocking the boat. Many hunters loved that they could take their Boyins out on little boats in the marsh. Nowadays, you can take yours on a kayak tour of the mangroves or a stand-up paddleboard ride on a calm bay. These dogs are famously friendly, merry, and eager to please, so they adapt quickly to family activities and are great with kids, other dogs. A Boyin at the beach might split its time between snuggling by your beach chair and zooming into the surf for the sheer fun of it. Number 2. Portuguese Water Dog. Often affectionately called the Porty, this breed is all about water. It was originally bred to assist fishermen along Portugal's coast. For centuries, Portuguese water dogs were the loyal crew on fishing boats. These curly-haired mariners would dive into the ocean to herd fish into nets, retrieve lost tackle or broken nets, and even carry messages between boats. That's right. Before radios, sailors trusted these dogs to swim from ship to ship with notes. They've even been known to save people who fell overboard. With such a resume, you can bet the Portuguese water dog is thrilled to join you in any water activity you have in mind. Physically, Porties are made for the water. They have webbed feet and a strong, rudder-like tail that help them swim and steer like a pro. Their coat is thick, waterproof, and curly, providing insulation in cold water. Fishermen often gave them a special lion trim, shaved in the back, shaggy in front, to keep their hindquarters free for swimming and front half warm. In terms of temperament, Portuguese water dogs are spirited, athletic, and very smart. They love to have a job, even if that job is just chasing sticks into the waves. You'll notice a real sparkle in a Portie's eye when they see water. It's like a calling. Throw a buoyant toy out into the surf and watch your Portie porpoise through the water with powerful strokes, often dunking their whole head under to grab the prize. Many Portuguese water dogs also enjoy boating. They'll happily perch on the bow of your boat, wind blowing in their ears like a sea captain surveying the horizon. On land, they're great hiking partners on coastal trails, and usually up for anything that expends energy. Number 1. Labrador Retriever. The incomparable Labrador Retriever, the ultimate beach buddy and all-around superstar of water and family fun. Labs were practically made for the water. They boast a thick, otter-like tail that acts as a powerful rudder, webbed feet to power through the water, and a dense, waterproof double coat that keeps them warm, even in cold seas. All those features mean that a Labrador Retriever at the beach is in their happy place, ready to swim for hours and hours. If you take a lab to a lake or the ocean, be prepared. The moment they see water, they're likely to charge in with unbridled glee. Many labs will swim circles around even strong human swimmers. They love it so much that they'll retrieve anything: a tossed tennis ball, a floating stick, maybe even seaweed they find bobbing in the waves. Don't be surprised if your lab tries to rescue random driftwood logs by towing them to shore, thinking they've done you a great favor. Their strength and enthusiasm in the water are truly something to behold. And when they shake that water off, brace yourself. A lab shake can drench anyone within a 10-foot radius. All in good fun, of course. Beyond their physical traits, Labradors are legendary for being friendly, outgoing, and gentle. This makes them superb companions on crowded beaches or boardwalks. They'll greet strangers with a wagging tail and maybe convince someone to toss them a ball. They're great with kids, often seen patiently allowing children to climb on them or decorate them with sand, a big doggy smile on their face the whole time. Labs are also highly trainable and eager to please, which means you can teach them cool beach tricks, like retrieving a specific item from your bag or staying calmly on a paddleboard. It's often said that no one loves you like a lab loves you, and on the coast, you'll feel that love tenfold. Every splash, every sandy kiss, every excited bark at a seabird overhead is your lab's way of saying, "Isn't this the best day ever?" For a Labrador Retriever, any day by the water truly is. That wraps up our countdown of the 10 best dogs for coastal adventures. Could one of these dogs be the perfect companion for your seaside escapes, active family, or oceanfront lifestyle? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this journey, here are 2 more videos that'll keep you entertained. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next adventure.